Okay, yeah, we're definitely in the outside on 420. I think you're through on the outside. When we get you home, I'll let me break. And I'm in the 2, let's see. 2, let's see. Division 2, let's see. And we'll take a left around. Hey group, I'll be in front of Unit 420.
Sir, can you spell your first, your last name, and what agency you're with?
Yeah, first name's Shane, it's spelled S-H-A-N-E, last name's Carringer, C-A-R-R-I-N-G-E-R. I'm a sergeant with the Anaheim Police Department, but I'm a public information officer for the Anaheim Police Department and Anaheim Fire and Rescue.
Sergeant, talk about this fire, starting with the time and the location. Walk me through it. Very stubborn fire.
Yeah, call came in right after 7 o'clock this evening, Friday evening, of an apartment fire here in the 400 block of South Clementine. That's Clementine and Santa Ana, roughly, here in the city of Anaheim. Anaheim Fire and Rescue personnel arrived on scene. They were faced with what was a stubborn fire in a fourplex apartment complex. That fire just kept spreading to certain areas and just did not want to go out. So they eventually called the second alarm and finally a third alarm. They were assisted with fire personnel from the city of Fullerton, the city of Orange, and Orange County Fire. Ultimately, they were able to get knocked down on the fire, which means the fire was put out. A total of about 60 firefighters here on scene. One firefighter with Anaheim Fire and Rescue was transported to a local area hospital from heat exhaustion from his efforts of battling the fire. There was one dog that was saved during this apartment fire, and of the 4 apartments that are contained here, all 4 have residents that have been displaced. We'll be working with the American Red Cross for housing on those residents.
Looks like arson investigators are just getting on scene also.
Yeah, it's a pretty extensive fire, so arson investigators will work to determine the cause of the fire. Right now, the area is pretty congested with fire machinery and apparatus. Santa Ana is completely shut down, but the main streets in the area are pretty open for travel. We just ask anybody in the area to stay out of the area for the next several hours.
I know trains travel on Santa Ana. You have them shut down, huh?
Yeah, trains will be shut down as well.
Anything else to add? It looks like you'll be here for a couple more hours.
Yeah, the investigation is what's starting now. The fire department's conducting what they call mop-up, which is starting to go through the structure, making sure the fire is completely out, and then they will hand it over to arson investigators who will determine the cause of the fire.
Anything else to add?